Today, we are embarking on a journey unlike any I have done before. One without maps, GPS, interstates, compass. I'm just gonna go. I'm here in Denver, Colorado. Love Denver. Shout out to Drew for letting me stay. I gotta get back to Nashville by Saturday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna try and get back without any of those things. So let's do it. I want to shout out Ludwig. Got this idea from you from your travel across Japan. I also have time and I'm traveling, so might as well try it, right? I'm not going to be without help. I'm going to be asking people. We're going to try not to ask just gas station people all the time. But if we have to, we will. So we're going to meet some people. We're going to ask some questions. Goal today. I'd say goal today is somewhere in Kansas. I don't think I'm going to make it to Missouri. Because I really have no clue. I know once I get out into the country, it's going to be like straightaways. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, another kind of interesting idea for this trip is I downloaded Life 360 to track all my drives for the next 3 days, so I can show that I'm not cheating on this. I'm not going on the interstate. I think one of my biggest challenges, honestly, is getting out of Denver. This place kind of confuses me, I won't lie. But as long as I got the mountains in the rear view mirror, I should be heading east. I have made my way to what is this? Highway 460. Now, I said no interstates. I did not say no highways, because highways don't go across the entire country. So I think they're legal. They should be legal, you know? Well, that was very short-lived. Within like 3 miles, it switched from Highway 460 to I-25. So I'm back on Denver commuter roads. We'll see how it goes. I am lost, though. I'm in... I have no clue where I am, to be honest. I saw an IKEA. That was pretty cool. Never been in an IKEA. And I really have to shit. So I'm going to try to find a gas station and take a little poopy, you know? Little poopy. All right, it's been about an hour now, and I am still aimlessly driving through Denver suburbs. I kind of expected this, though. I did not think I would get out of Denver very easily, especially when 460 turned into I-25. That was a kind of punch in the gut. It is starting to look like outskirts. There's less and less houses, more and more space between houses. The parkway that I'm on has switched from 4 lanes to 2 lanes. And there's stop signs instead of stop lights. Here, I'll give you a little view. Here we go. I don't know if you can see any of what is going on out here. But, yeah, look, kind of like farmland, kind of not. And I'm still heading east. Pavement has turned into dirt and gravel. I am officially out of the city. I have made quite the discovery. A very straight highway to the east, with no sign of it stopping anytime soon. Okay, so it literally ended 30 seconds after I took that last clip. We are now going north, trying to find a highway to the east. So, yeah, I'm not going to speak on anything anymore. I think I have some fantastic news, my friends. Unless this is I-70, which it very well could be I-70, which I hope it's not, I have found an amazing east-west route. It was I-70. It was I-70. Not what we wanted. But we move on. 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 We m we figure it out. And we'll get there. My beautiful Highway 40 has ended. I'm now on a dirt road. There was no outlet. I have turned around. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm fucking lost. I am lost. I'm on a dirt road. To nowhere, basically. Alright, I just stopped and asked two farmers where the fuck I am. And I thought I was heading south. I'm actually heading back west, which is not a good thing. But he said I'll find my east route if I take this road for a while, and then take a left on 86, which I don't, is that County Road 86, Highway 86, Interstate? Who knows? But I do need some gas. I'm kind of running low on gas, so I haven't seen pavement in like 30 minutes either. It's just all dirt. All right, I was so damn lost that I had to ask another farmer where the f I was going, and he was so kind. He drew me. Look at this. He told me exactly how to get back to the town I was in to get gas, and he told me that if I go further, I could take a U.S. highway all the way to Kansas and eventually all the way to Missouri. So that is fucking awesome. I am going to try to follow this map. He was pretty detailed. I won't even lie. He was very detailed. I got to go 11 miles, take a right, take a left, take another left, take another right, go 8 miles, follow this road down to Deer Trail, cross under I-70. Goddamn buffaloes! They're everywhere. Hi, guy. Huge moment, guys. We found Deer Trail. Hey.
Hello.
How do I get to Highway 36 from here?
It's just like straight that way until you can't go straight anymore.
This way?
Yeah, like if you get back on this like main road.
I was told it.
Isn't it over there on the other side?
I thought it was this way.
I thought 36 was that long.
Because I came.
No, that's 40.
I came down from that way,
Oh.
and that was 40. So 36 is that way.
36 is under the bridge, and it kind of makes a loop.
Yeah.
And then a little way down. I think 36 runs all the way
know where
back to
So just go under the bridge and keep going.
Yeah. Here, watch. Let's see.
I have officially found U.S. Highway 36. Can everyone give me a round of applause? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Apparently I can go on this for 100 miles or so. Straight east, into Kansas. That's the goal. Entering Central Time Zone. Wait a second. Does this mean... Yes! Kansas! I'm in Kansas! I am not nearly as far as I thought I was. I have 400 miles until I get to Missouri. I figure going 70 miles an hour, I'll get there in about 6 hours. Not great. I got pulled over again. Luckily, no ticket, just a warning. And I had my insurance this time. So I realized I didn't really video much of this. However, I was kind of in scramble mode to find somewhere to sleep. So I saw a sign for a state park, took a right, followed it for about 20 miles, eventually made it to this beautiful Wakanda lake. Looks like this is the campsite for tonight. I'm somewhere in central Kansas. I can't decide whether I want to pitch a tent. It's kind of windy out here. But it's nice. It's like 70 degrees. The fish are flopping. It's a good night. Alright, this is home base for the night. I'm going to get my book, read a little bit, and go to bed. See y'all in the morning. Where'd you go? Yeah, he's back there. Look at him go. Look at him go. Now I'm going to learn y'all something real quick. Now, many a Midwesterners would say, this is heat lightning. And the meteorologist in me says, no, it's not. That's just a thunderstorm. It's too far away for you to hear the thunder. You see, lightning and light travels much further than sound.
Good morning. I was woken up to like 300 million birds and frogs. However, that's okay. We got a nice view out of the tent this morning. No skunks. Just birds and fish.
It's 9 a.m. somewhere in Kansas at this beautiful lake, surrounded by a bunch of beautiful birds. I did some reading and some writing this morning. I'm happy, very happy. I'm ready to go. Today, we are trying Highway 24 instead of US Highway 36. Wakanda Lake and the state park that I was staying at is on Highway 24. So I asked the lady working there, I'm like, does this go to Missouri? And she's like, yeah. So I guess this is the road we're taking all the way to Missouri. Then we'll figure it out from there. Out in Leonardville, Kansas. Very quiet place. First time using a self-serve gas tank that's practically older than me, I think. The harsh reality of driving without GPS is not knowing when there's construction and when the road is closed. So, I have to take the detour. There's no other choice. I just have to. The detour took me through Manhattan, Kansas. Let me tell you, lovely town. That's where Kansas State University is. I will say it was nice to drive through. Nice to drive through until I forgot to follow the detour signs and had to cut like 3 lanes over to get into my turn lane. I feel bad for the people behind me, but not all of us got GPS. All right, folks, it's been about like this ever since I left this morning. Just cornfields, 2-lane roads, and a small town here and there. However, I'm about 30 minutes away from Kansas City, and that is my next big obstacle. Currently in Tonganoxie, Kansas. I think this is the outskirts of Kansas City. We'll see where it takes me. Looks like a racetrack, maybe. Maybe a soccer stadium. I don't really know what part of Kansas City I'm in, but that's pretty cool. No, there's the soccer stadium. That over there's a racetrack. Was hoping I wouldn't have to go through downtown. But it seems I'm gonna have to go through downtown. I have technically failed. I failed. All the highways just turned into damn interstate. So Highway 24 and 40, which I was following, just turned into I-70. There's nothing I can do about that. There's just nothing I can do. There's a nice skyline, though. That's pretty cool. So to honor the rules, when Highway 24 splits off from I-70, I will force myself to get off. I'm not going to follow I-70 all the way. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Is there literally no way to get through a city without going on the interstate? Huh? I just got off on the exit that said Highway 24, and it just turned into I-435. All right. Now, I was only on interstates for about 5 miles, I would say. And technically, they were also US Highway 24. I don't think I did anything wrong. Blame the city planners for joining the interstate and the highway. That's not my fault. All right, after some stressful Kansas City streets, we are finally back out in the country. I think we're north of Columbia, so I'm gonna have to head south at some point, but I'm just gonna take Highway 24 until I think I need to head south. We have officially entered onto a new highway, Highway 65. I know Highway 63 goes into Columbia, so Highway 65 shouldn't be too far off, right? Well, here we go again with the gravel. And yeah, we're definitely lost. Most definitely lost. Does anyone know where I am? Hey, we found pavement. All right, I stopped at a gas station and asked this absolutely adorable old man from New Mexico how to get to Columbia, and he whipped out the thickest atlas I have ever seen in my life. Don't worry, I didn't look at it, but he told me take Highway 40 and it'll get you to Columbia. That's what he said. I'm hoping this man didn't lie to me, because if he did, I wouldn't blame him because he's not from here. So we have an A&W here. That's awesome. I kind of want that. I kind of want A&W. I didn't know we still had A&W. Let's say Boonville. Oh, casino. Boonville is quite a cute little town. Guys, I have made it into Western Columbia. It is fucking impossible to go east without going on I-70 over here. Literally impossible. All right. It's occurred to me that I'm still very bad at this whole YouTube filming shit. So, yeah, it's tomorrow. I didn't show you how I ended up where I wanted to go, where I ended up. So I guess I'll explain it now. I made it to Columbia. I think the last clip I was in West Columbia, just driving through neighborhoods. So I'm staying with a friend from college and made it to that apartment. Didn't show where it was, but I made it. I know Columbia pretty well because I went to college here. So today I'm just running around, meeting up with friends, hanging out with multiple people. I gotta go get that hat I don't know what the word is, reshaped, because over this trip it's gotten bent and it doesn't look good anymore. So I am on my way to the place I bought it from a year back, and like I said, I know Columbia well. I don't need maps here. The real journey starts tomorrow when I head to Nashville. So I might update you once or twice today, but to be honest, there's not much going on. I'm just hanging out with friends. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning. I had a wonderful time in Columbia, hanging out with friends, meeting up with a whole bunch of people, watching the NFL draft. But today, we are headed to Nashville. I have a feeling this is going to be a tough day. It's going to start off a little easy, heading south on 63. But after that, I got no clue. No clue. Now, this is something I have never seen before. A condom dispenser. Lovely gas station lady gave me some directions. Should take me a decent ways towards Cape Girardeau. However, she didn't think I could do it without getting on an interstate. I'll prove her wrong, but we'll see when we get there. Herman, Missouri. I've been here once before. I really like it. It's a very historic town. However, actually, I'm gonna drive through it. Show you guys a little bit of history, Missouri history here. It's got a lovely downtown. I'm looking for. I stopped at a bratwurst shop. It's got to be here somewhere. gotta be here. Where did it go? Where did it? Is it not here anymore? Decisions. Straight or right? Right's always right. All right, everyone, just passed through St. Genevieve, Missouri. It's getting pretty flat out here and a lot of farmland, so I think we're close to the Mississippi River. I'm gonna try to pass over in Cape Girardeau. That's the plan. Mural right outside the Mississippi River. We got the Mississippi River Tales. Missouri history here. Bought myself some playing cards at the local antique shop. Having a good time here in Cape Girardeau. Just like that, headed over the Mississippi and into Illinois. All right, it's about that time of the night. I gotta find somewhere to sleep. I am still in Kentucky. I was hoping to be in Tennessee, but we're in Kentucky. I found a little state park area. Just asked him, and he said there's no camping at this spot, but go down the road a few miles, I'll be in luck. So I'll update you. Found something here. Got camp just about set up over there. Look at this spot. Good morning. It rained very hard last night. But we got to get to Nashville. All right, packed up the car. I realized, I don't think I've told you why I'm going to Nashville. One of my friends from high school is performing. Harrison Gordon is performing at Basement East in Nashville. If you know where that is, good for you, because I don't. Lots of questions will be asked today, because I don't know Nashville at all. Plus, I have no clue where I'm going to sleep. No clue. I was wondering, does this highway go to Nashville by chance?
No.
No? How do you know the best way to get to Nashville?
Which way are you coming from?
I'm coming from the west.
You come from that direction?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
No, send him down to 235.
So still be rolling the Dixon.
Yes, and you get in the road, it's a road. You'll take
Left on the
Yeah.
pond.
the pond road, go straight.
Okay.
You got GPS on your phone?
No.
And right.
I'm doing this whole thing without GPS.
Oh boy.
Some lovely ladies in that gas station. They gave me some decent directions. I said, I'm trying to get there without GPS. And she immediately goes, oh boy. And just looks at me with some big eyes. So then they wrote me some directions. I got to go until I see Silver Road. Silver Road. I don't know where Silver Road is. And I'm going to go to the end of that. They didn't tell me which direction to turn. But they said, just go down. I assume to the east. That's what we're going to go for here. And then it says, take a left at the end of the road. Go straight till a red light. Turn left. Go down till you see Pop Car Wash. And then you're going to take 46 all the way to the interstate. And at that point, that's all they could do for me. You know, I can't use the interstate. So that'll help me for a little bit, I hope. I have realized I'm never finding Silver Road. So I'm eating me peanut butter sandwiches, chilling out by an antique shop, and then we'll get going. Guys, we have a dilemma. We have a really big dilemma. I followed the road they told me to take. I, in fact, did not see a Silver Road. Not one. Not one that even resembled a Silver Road. And it has led me to an elementary school. I'm officially lost. I've come to realize that I was on the right track the whole time. I just passed Pop's car wash, and it did go to the interstate. However, I don't want to go on the interstate, so I'm following U.S. Highway 70, and I'm hoping 70 can take me all the way into Nashville. I, by some stroke of luck, managed to be on the route that she told me to go. Don't know how, but I was. The damn skyline is right ahead of me. You can't see it, it's behind a hill. But we're just gonna keep following this road. There it is! Nashville, baby! I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was pretty damn easy to find Broadway. I took maybe 5 turns, and I was there. So, yeah, I parked, and I went downtown to the bars, had a few drinks. And my mission still was to find Basement East, where my friend was playing. And eventually, I finally found it. One man from Nashville, he said he'd been there a few times, told me exactly where to go. And, yeah, here's a clip from the show. I'm not going to put the audio on there just out of respect for them and copyright reasons. But, yeah, afterwards, I drove out of the city, found a neighborhood, and slept. Final day. I literally slept in a neighborhood in my car. But it was nice. I slept great. I was so damn tired after Harrison's show last night. Sorry I didn't record much of it. I was just in the moment, you know? But afterwards, I just wanted to get the out of Nashville. So I drove and drove and drove. I drove probably 2 hours. Still didn't make it out of Nashville area. I'm still in the city, but it's not as crowded, we'll say that. Finishing off in Appalachia, getting close to home. Trip's almost over. Well, my friends, I officially know where I am. I live out here in East Tennessee, and I jumped on a highway to a town called Clinton, which is quite close to the town of Manorville, which is where I live. So, coast is clear, should be home maybe an hour or so. Figured I'd stop in at the old state park that I currently work at out here in Tennessee. Big Ridge State Park. It's a historical park. If you're ever around Eastern Tennessee, you should check it out. And just like that, I have made it from Denver, Colorado, all the way to Manorville, Tennessee, without using GPS, maps, interstates, or a compass. See you later.